Hello, I'm Karen from the HR department, and this is my second video in a series of videos about remote working. Today I'm going to talk to you about team building. And team building with a remote workforce is really hard to do. My team, we're a very close team, and as soon as we're all working on our own and in isolation, it was actually quite hard to try and think of an idea about how we could maintain our close relationship and our very unique team bond that we have created. What I wanted to do was find a team building exercise and activity that included those who were on furlough as well as those that were still working. So as you know, those members of staff who you have furloughed are not able to work for you, however they can do training. So what we have done at the HR department is we have set up a team book club. I've never attended a book club in my life, so no idea how these things run. But today we just had our very first book club meet at lunchtime on Friday. So a couple of weeks ago, I purchased all of my team a copy of this book. I had it delivered to their home. And that is for all members of staff, so those who are working and also those who are on furlough. It's absolutely fantastic book, Surrounded by Idiots by Thomas Erickson. And those of you who know me, who know my team, who have used us for recruitment and training, you know that we're huge believers in psychometric profiling. We use DISC and Insight, and they're very closely aligned. So not all of my team, though, have the same depth of knowledge around DISC and Insights as I do. And when I read this book, it was absolutely brilliant. It explained the different profiles so well. But also, as I was reading it, I read certain sections and I thought, oh, that's completely like that person, or oh my goodness, that's really like me. And when you're working remotely, one of the things that I have found is people's true personality types really coming to the fore. So when you're working closely with people and you see them on a day-to-day basis, most of the time you will know that your style is adapting to the person you're talking to. But when you're working so remotely, and in such a period of crisis, so many of us are really reverting to types. So there can be some challenges within the team dynamics. So I thought I would buy this book, and for those who are on furlough, reading a book like this, whether they're in the recruitment team or training team, is a huge, brilliant way of learning about DISC profiles and the colours profiles that are used in Insights. It's definitely classed as training. And those of my team who have been working, they're on the HR side, and they have been relentlessly busy, furloughing staff, doing restructures, doing redundancies, pay cuts, really difficult time for them, and not very many pleasant conversations. So this book has given those members of the team really nice light relief away from talking about COVID-19 all of the time. So Friday lunchtime today, we had our first team social / training session where we spoke about the first 8 chapters within this book. So that really was just talking about the main characteristics of the different profiles. And I tell you what, from the moment we all got on the Zoom together, it's the first time we've all been on a Zoom together since some of my team have been furloughed, and it was like we have never been away. From the moment we came on, we laughed and we laughed and we laughed, and actually to focus us on talking about the book was quite a challenge, but it was lovely. It was Friday lunchtime. It's been a lovely way to end the week. It's glued and cemented this team together that I know and I love so well. And yeah, it's been fantastic. So we've organised our next book club session for 2 weeks' time, and we've got next few chapters that we're going to talk through. So I'd really recommend to you just setting up a book club and perhaps choosing books that are closely aligned to your business, that could be good learning and development and used as part of the training for your team who are on furlough. So we've got a few other things like that we have introduced in the business. So if you want to give me a call, please pick up the phone and talk to us about some ideas of how you could make use of people being on furlough and how you could maybe try and bring the team together and do some kind of team bonding. Lovely to talk to you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.